Hello, gang, and welcome to Alien Protocols, the Advanced Protocols Data Project. I think we all want to be judged by our actions, and not by how we appear, or not by what people might think, or even by our words. We should be judged by our actions. And we should judge the visitors by their actions. And what are their actions saying? What are they saying? Well, it seems that with their peaceful responses to our violent provocations time and time again when we try to lock our weapon systems onto them and they turn off the weapon systems or just zip away, that's a very peaceful response. That action is saying something. When they constantly visit our nuclear sites, they are saying something. When they leave experiencers with biosphere messages, they are definitely saying something. And by their physical appearance, they are saying something. Are we listening? It's interesting to think, why would these visitors care so much? It's not like one appearance and then they're gone. There's a lot of appearances over decades. Is it some sort of like a parental concern? Did they make us? We were speaking with Dr. Jerry Croth recently, and he spoke about how 12,000 years ago, humanity made this massive intellectual leap. Have we been tweaked with more than once? Is that why the visitors seem to care so much? Are they us? And is it some sort of time traveler thing? Would that explain why they care so much? Or does it just appear like they care so much that we're misinterpreting the frequency, because it's really just multiple independent extraterrestrial probes and visitors? And we just, with our human thinking, make it seem like to ourselves that they care. Or are there some sort of universal rules that when you find a life form, you do what these visitors are doing? It's really interesting to think, who are they? That's the crux of this. That's the question that people do not want to try to answer. Well, let's explore it. Our universe is very, very diverse, and we only know, like 3% of it? 95% of it is dark matter and dark energy, and how little we understand of our universe, how little our senses are able to understand. But maybe we can still figure out what they are. Maybe they're time travelers, and there's tests we could run for that. We could find out the base black body radiation in an area, and then when the craft appear, if their black body radiation is cooler or more cold than the baseline, then perhaps they're from the future. There's a bunch of tests we could run to see if they're time travelers. If they're extraterrestrials, we could run optical spectrometry. Looks like I misspelled it here. Spectrometry. And that would let us know what elements the craft is made out of. That could help us determine if they're nuts and bolts extraterrestrials. Are they like Luis Elizondo's bosses think? Are they angelic or biblical somehow? Demonic? Are there tests for that? Is it a consciousness effect? And what are the many tests we could perform for that, from random number generators to brainwave frequencies to entropy tests? Is our universe a simulation, and are they some aspect of that? Are they cursors or patches or something we could test for. And if they're transdimensional, what could we test for that? But maybe they're none of these. Maybe they've been here all along and can't be called extraterrestrial. Maybe they're super terrestrial. Maybe they've been here longer than us. You know, there is a lot of sightings, and the military has seen a lot of sightings lately. Craft are being built somewhere. There's no doubt of that. Are they being built on the far side of the moon? On the moons of close by planets? Or right underneath our feet? Or under our seas? Because we've seen a regular pattern of craft. We've seen regular shapes and repeated types of craft. So when you look at the future, maybe there's a reason why they're visiting so much. Maybe there's a reason why they care. Maybe they see that all the different possible convergences of negative eschatological possibilities happening. Maybe they see something we don't with their advanced technology. Someday we will be on the decks of spaceships and flying out in the universe, maybe physically, maybe with the power of intention. We will control these craft. But our future has to be constructive. Our future has to care about our biosphere. Because I don't think we'll be traveling throughout the universe unless we're more transparent, more open, more loving, more empathetic, less violent, less greedy species. And I think we can make those transitions. I think the wonders of the future and the new possibilities and the new powers and the new abilities for humanity and our ability to become something very special in this universe, where in a sense our species can become, through compassion and technology, we can become like angels. We can become a positive force in this universe to fight the entropy and to protect life. I have faith, gang. But we need disclosure. Humanity needs this chance and this time to absorb this information and move forward immediately. Much love to you and yours.